What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on April 15th, 2022. As usual, I'm going to start off with the focus on figures that are available right now. This does include the Box Lunch exclusive Thumper, which was revealed and then released very quickly. I actually did share this one previously in the rumor mill. And yeah, like I said, it is available now. You can actually check for it on the website. It is a pretty cute figure. You also see here the Make-A-Wish Winnie the Pooh is available with Hot Topic. I actually saw this one in store. It does look pretty cool up close. And most of the Make-A-Wish Pops are available right now. With Fanatics, they do have this exclusive Dale Earnhardt, and I don't follow NASCAR, but he's just one of those people to me that transcended his sport to the point where pretty much everybody knew he was just a cool individual. So it is nice to see these pops of him still being released. Now, if you're in Canada, of course, you can check out Toys R Us for the Slytherin Jeffrey, and remember that they are going to do Jeffrey, dressed up for the other houses as well. Now, if you're a big Marvel fan, definitely make sure you keep an eye on Target. Check the website and go in store as well. It does seem like the Blacklight Loki pin is starting to show up in some locations. Remember that there is a Chase variant, and I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for that Chase variant there. Boastful Loki, which is a Wondrous Con exclusive, is shared with Target, and that one appears to be showing up in some Target stores. And then they also have the comic cover starting to hit stores as well of Vision, and then also the Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel. Now, with Funko.com, they are going to have some more Pops with the Purpose figures on the way, including Toto, of course, from Wizard of Oz, and Einstein from Back to the Future. And these are basically going towards supporting the ASPCA. That is, something that Funko does focus on, one of the charities they focus on, and they've already donated quite a bit to the ASPCA. So they are keeping that going. I think that is pretty cool. And I do look forward to seeing how the actual Pops turn out. Now, I'm actually a little bit surprised that the Flocked Red Panda May released and sold out. I mean, I think it is a really nice looking figure. The movie, though, it didn't do much for me. I actually bailed on the movie after like 30 minutes or so, just not being entertained by it. Maybe I'll go back and finish it at some point. Definitely let me know your thoughts about the movie if you did watch the full movie. What are your personal thoughts about it? But 30 minutes in, it just wasn't doing much for me, and I was getting kind of annoyed by some aspects of the movie. But I may go back and finish it, especially if you all give me some positive feedback about it. But yeah, it is a cute figure, so I guess it's understandable in that way that it did sell out. Now, the Make-A-Wish Iron Man sold out on Funko.com as well, but it does have a Notify Me option. And when you see that Notify Me option, that means at some point it's going to get a restock. So if you missed out on that one, you will get another chance with it. I actually got that one in my collection. I just shared it on the live stream that I did. And thank you to everybody that does attend those live streams, and comes through to hang out with me. I really do appreciate that. Now, with the die-cast Boba Fett, it used to have that Notify Me option. They actually already did a restock, and right now I don't see the figure on Funko.com, so I don't know if they're going to do another restock at all or not with that one. If I learn anything about it, I, of course, will share that with you. Now, moving ahead here, something else that is coming to Funko.com is the Pocahontas with pin. Funko actually did share this in one of their recent videos, their Thursday video that they put up. And the Thursday video that they do, the Funhouse video, that's basically when they have some reveals. So do make sure you check out those videos. But yeah, Pocahontas with pin is coming up, and those Disney princesses, for the most part, have been selling out after a while. So when you see this one go up, if you're interested, make sure you do go ahead and get that. Jerry and Little Sebastian, the Parks and Rec 2-pack that you see here, is starting to show up in some Target locations. You also see here with Box Lunch, I know some people were wondering what happened to the Earth Day Gandalf. It is still on the way. It is going to be with Box Lunch. Remember, that's the glow-in-the-dark figure. Has a really nice design to it, too. I like the effect with his wand there. But yeah, that one is still on the way, and it's actually going to release as of the 22nd of this month. Some other figures that are coming to Box Lunch do include the Soda Spike Spiegel, of course, from Cowboy Bebop. That should release as of the 19th of this month, and then Yennefer should be out as of the 26th. So yeah, Box Lunch has a couple of exclusives on the way this month. Do be on the lookout for those, and do keep these dates in mind. With the NBA Gold figures, there are some more that you can find in store right now. Actually, I know I've seen some new ones that kind of surprised me in store in the past week or so. So be on the lookout for some new figures. And there are some that are store exclusive with Walmart that you can get pre-orders in for as well. And do remember that with most of the gold figures, there are Chase variants that you could possibly get. Funko is opening up a new distribution center in Arizona, and it is going to have a retail store. So, this should be the third retail store that Funko has available, and they're all, in the West, Southwest now at this point. I'm definitely looking forward to in the future when Funko is able to bring some of that love over to the East Coast. I do understand that it's going to take time, though, especially with, all the work that they put into their retail stores. They really go above and beyond to make them awesome. So I'm willing to wait, but I definitely look forward to when they can bring a store to the East Coast. You also see here this McNuggets 5-pack that should be available on Golden Arches Unlimited. When I learn more about the release, I'll try to share that with you all, especially if it's going to be available elsewhere. I will try to update you on that. As far as McDonald's goes with Funko, it seems like the hype behind that has died down quite a bit. A lot of people were really waiting for Funko to do the figures, and there was a lot of hype when they first released, but it seems like that's cooled down quite a bit. Definitely let me know what you think about the McDonald's figures in general, and what else would you like to see with McDonald's. I think it would be kind of cool if they could bring back that old mascot, the one with the moon, the crescent moon shaped head that used to sing in the commercials. I think that would be pretty interesting to see. Now, as far as the Fun Days event is concerned this year, this is an event that usually takes place at the same time as San Diego Comic-Con. And it's really for Funko to show love to the fans, but also to release some really awesome exclusives. So, as I learn more about the Fun Days event, of course, I will update you all on it, how it's going to work this year. But it does seem like the theme is going to be Blacklight, which does not surprise me. Blacklight pops have been very popular, so I'm really looking forward to seeing which characters, get the Blacklight treatment, and to seeing some, Freddy Funkos possibly with the Blacklight paint jobs as well. What they end up doing there should be pretty interesting. Now, the Star Wars, Galactic Convention is coming up pretty quickly. There's going to be a lot of released pops, including, some popular characters redone, updated, of course, and one of those, of course, will be Lando Calrissian in the Millennium Falcon. And as I learn more about those releases, of course, I'll let you know. We can assume it will be around May the 4th. Of course, May the 4th be with you. But yeah, like I said, as I learn more details, I will share that with you all. And it does seem like starting in May, Funko will be re-releasing some of the older figures as well. I know some people don't like that, how it brings down value some, but at the same time, there are a lot of new collectors that missed out on those early pops. So, we'll see what happens. And as I learn more about the re-releases, I will try to keep you all updated there. Now, this is a property I've never heard of before. I'm assuming it's an anime. I know it's a manga, but maybe it's an anime as well. I just don't know much about it. You can fill me in if you're familiar with it. But it's called Hanako of Toilet Bound Toilet Bound Hanako Khan, and then the actual main character is Hanako. So it does seem like he is getting a figure along with a Chase variant. Like I said, I don't know anything about this really. So yeah, if you know anything about that franchise, definitely let me know about it in the comments. Now, moving forward here, a lot of people have been kind of buzzing about this, the fact that there are pops showing up at $5 and below. And of course, since they're at $5 and below, that means, they're basically pops for $5. From what I've been seeing in the images, it seems to me like for the most part, pops that are kind of overproduced, I think. So I'm not surprised to see them marked down, and it's common anyway for pops to eventually get marked down, especially ones that were produced in high numbers. It does seem to be some gems though that if you missed them previously, you may want to check out $5 and below to add them to your collection. Like I've seen Mace Windu in the image there, and I know some people missed out on Mace Windu. I'm surprised that Azrael Batman is showing up there. I do want to point out though that some of these figures are showing up with the international exclusive sticker. It's kind of a generic exclusive sticker in a way, so don't be surprised. And if that bothers you, you may not want to go for these if you really want the exact store exclusive stickers. So do just bear that in mind. But it does seem to be kind of a mix there. If you've been to $5 and below, if you've seen some pops there, let me know in the comments which ones you have scoped out, and I will be checking my local $5 and below to see what they have available there. I have no problem at all with buying some pops on reduced price if they're ones I really want to add into my collection. Now, as far as the Olaf Presents pops are concerned, they are Amazon exclusives and they are ready to ship out right now. So if you're interested in those and you go ahead and order them, you should get them pretty quickly. Now, at Target, they do have some exclusive backpacks pretty much always. Sometimes they'll have some show up, and I didn't know anything about them until I actually saw them in the store. But it does seem that there is a Hawkeye one and a Scarlet Witch one available as well. I think I actually saw the Hawkeye one. I haven't seen the Scarlet Witch one up close just yet. Yeah, but be on the lookout for those if you're interested. And there is a Boba Fett, and forgive me if I mispronounced his last name, but a Boba Fett pop appears to be on the way, and it should be a retailer exclusive, possibly a Fanatics exclusive, but but that's not confirmed just yet. If I learn more about that release, I'll do an update. Okay, so we knew these pops were on the way. The Godfather 50th anniversary pops. It's amazing to think that that movie is that old now, but yeah, there are these pops on the way. Remember, of course, there is that VHS cover with Vito Corleone that I shared previously. That is a Walmart exclusive. But what you see here, these are the common pops that are available with various retailers. To the right here, you see this GameStop exclusive Loungefly FNAF Freddy mini cosplay backpack. Yes, that is a very long title, but that particular backpack there is available right now with GameStop, and you see the price here on the screen. The Box Warehouse exclusive glow-in-the-dark Darksaber Mandalorian, that's kind of another long title there, but that particular figure seems like the price has been fluctuating some. The price shot up way high, then they brought it back down, then it was up to $30. Right now it's sitting at around $25 on Amazon, so you can get that one right now if you're interested in it, and maybe you want to go ahead and do that before they possibly decide to raise that price up again. And as far as the Duel of the Fates is concerned, those three figures that you see pictured here, all of them are listed right now. Pretty easy to find on Amazon if you are interested in doing a pre-order for that particular set. Now, Stranger Things Season 4, I did check out the trailer. It was a cool trailer overall, but I mean, this might sound bad to say it, but I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm ready for this series to wrap up. It just feels like it's time for this series to go ahead and wrap up, and I hope it wraps up in a satisfying way. But they really do need to go ahead and wrap it up, especially since the young actors are not quite young anymore. They are growing up very quickly, so it just feels like it's time to go ahead and wrap this up. As far as the collectibles are concerned, I think I only have like a Demogorgon or two in my collection. I didn't really stick with the collectibles so much, but you see here that, of course, there's going to be a full other wave of pops. Some Target locations are actually already receiving exclusives, including a Target exclusive Eddie, and then the 8-bit 4-pack, which I believe these are the previously released 8-bit figures just brought back together in this 4-pack. There's going to be some minis as well, some pocket pops. So yeah, we should be seeing a lot based on Stranger Things pretty soon. Definitely let me know what you feel, your thoughts about this upcoming season. Do you think it's going to wrap up in a satisfying way? What did you think about the trailer? Definitely want to hear your thoughts about Stranger Things in general. The glow-in-the-dark Dilophosaurus that you see here, which, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it has a diamond paint job as well. It's kind of tough to tell, but it definitely looks like it's diamond to me. But regardless, this particular figure is going to be a Jurassic World The Exhibition exclusive, which, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like that is located in Denver, Colorado. Somebody could, give me some more information about that if you know about Jurassic World The Exhibition. But yeah, again, this is going to be exclusive with them. I don't know if they have any intention of making this available online right now. Now, the Jurassic World John Hammond with Gate figure that you see here, I guess you could call it a Pop Town, is going to be exclusive to Target. That should be on the way pretty soon. And there's some other really exciting things on the way relating to this franchise that I will cover in just a moment here. Gemini Collectibles has this exclusive flocked Felix the Cat, which is available right now. So if you go ahead and order that, it should ship out pretty quickly. With Funko.com, you see that they do have this Candy Freddy plush, which is still available. That became available a couple of days ago. It's still listed the last time that I checked. Now, Whis, I forgot how you say his name exactly, but him eating noodles, that is going to be with Funimation, but Funimation's online store has now been basically joined with Crunchyroll. They did merge, so you actually have to go to Crunchyroll's online shop in order to track down this figure. It's not available just yet, but it should be on the way soon. And in the meantime, you can check out Crunchyroll shop, to see what other figures they have available. So yeah, if you're a fan of Jurassic Park, Jurassic World in general, there's some things to be very excited about. I shared another Jurassic exclusive in the last Funko News, but right now you see these movie moments, which I think are pretty cool, especially the one with the Velociraptors, in the kitchen. I think that's really well done, and it definitely brings back one of the most exciting and suspenseful moments from that first movie. Yeah, so these are on the way here pretty soon, and you see that they are Target exclusives, and then Target is also going to have a mini backpack, a pen set, a pop pen of the Dilophosaurus, and a glass set as well. So again, if you're a big fan of Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, there's definitely some really awesome things to look forward to. Now, me personally, I'm a big fan of Funko Sodas, and of course, there's always more on the way. You see here that with the Lord of the Rings, they do have the invisible Frodo Baggins. That is going to be a Funko.com exclusive, but then there is a common Frodo that does have a chase, him with the hood up. You also see there's going to be this pretty cool looking Robin with the metallic chase. We're getting Black Adam with the glow-in-the-dark chase. I definitely want to go for that one there. We're going to get a Jawa, of course, from Star Wars, and the chase has a weapon with him. What they did here with Morticia Addams, I think, is pretty clever. You know, the common, she's about to snip a rose, and then with the chase, it looks like she actually has snipped it. And it does have more of a sepia tone kind of color with it, with the chase as well. We also are getting Squiddly Diddly there, and his chase does have the saxophone. That's pretty cool. And we're getting Wreck-It Ralph as well. Of course, he does have a chase also. Wreck-It Ralph, I kind of like the character. I was not blown away by the first movie. I thought the first movie was decent, but I kind of expected more variety in terms of the like lands and, you know, games that they would visit. But the second movie I was really not a fan of. Other than Gal Gadot's character, I thought the movie was pretty rough, so that kind of made me less of a fan of Wreck-It Ralph. But I think this is a pretty nice looking soda there. Definitely let me know what you think about that franchise though, especially that sequel. I was so not a fan of that sequel. And keeping it moving here, we have some more Foodies Pops on the way, including a Hershey's bar, Mike and Ike. We got Twizzlers there. And then also we have this popcorn and soda. And a couple of collectors have pointed out that especially the popcorn and soda would be very nice to work as decorations if you have like a home theater. I think that makes so much sense. That's a really good idea. And it never fails. Every time that Foodies Pops get revealed, I see some collectors in the comments and just in general online complaining. Not everything that Funko does is going to be for you. I think people need to realize that this company has to have variety in order to be successful. So not everything that they're going to do is for you. That's just something people got to realize at some point, basically. So if you're not into the Foodies Pops, I understand, but I think these are some of my favorites out of the Foodies Pops that they've done so far. And like I said, you know, I agree with people that feel like these would be great decorations for a home theater. Now, there are some Lightyear Pops on the way. We get a look at those here. I'm not fully understanding the concept behind this movie. I mean, like, is Buzz Lightyear, the toy, meant to be based on a real person? But then there's like, it seems like the, you know, it's going to be some like sci-fi stuff within this. I'm not completely getting the concept of the movie right now. Maybe somebody can clear that up for me, what exactly is going on with it, or maybe we're not meant to fully understand it just yet. So I don't know, just share your thoughts with me on Lightyear. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the whole concept behind the movie is. I'll be honest, I really don't know. I don't have too much to say about these Pops right now. I just feel like I got to learn more about what is even going on with Lightyear at this point. And like I said, you know, please share your thoughts with me on it. Focusing here on DC for a moment, there are some DC Pride Pops on the way. You see that they have Robin, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. You can buy them individually, or there is going to be that 3-pack that is available with Walmart that you should be able to pre-order. There is that Amazon exclusive Mangaverse Spider-Man. I shared this with you all previously, but this is just a better look at it. Remember, this is part of the Beyond Amazing series. And so, you know, there's going to be more figures that will be revealed for this particular series. Thus far, I think we've only seen 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there definitely should be more that will get revealed soon. And there is a new Scarlet Witch on the way, and I think the design of this one looks pretty awesome. So I don't know if this is going to be a retailer exclusive or a common. When I learn more about it, of course, I will share. And I think that's one that I would pick up and add to my collection. Now, I've said it before, and I pretty much am saying the same thing again. I was hyped when I first heard the rumors about, you know, the Hall of Armor Iron Man Pops, but I'm not so crazy about the look of these. I don't know, maybe they'll grow on me, and maybe I'll get them eventually, but for right now, I'm just not super crazy about the look of these particular figures. They are PX Previews exclusives, but that means you can find them for pre-order with some smaller retailers. You can find them for pre-order with Entertainment Earth. I know they have all 4 listed right now, and then some major retailers may pick them up as well. But you know, if you're an Iron Man fan especially, let me know what you think about the look of these figures, how they turned out. And it seems like it's just going to be 4. There's definitely so many other armors that they could include, and who knows, maybe they'll do a second wave if these are popular. But yeah, I'm just not blown away by the look of them. Same thing goes, I've said it before, this Guardians of the Galaxy ship. I'm not super crazy about it either, but and this is Walmart exclusive. And at first when I saw Drax, I was like, why is his eye closed? And then it quickly clicked with me that yeah, he does doze off and go to sleep sometimes in the ship. So yeah, that's what's going on there. He's dozed off, he's went to sleep basically. And I know they're trying to be somewhat true to the way that they were positioned in Infinity War, but am I mistaken? It seems like Star-Lord is not where he should be. I could be wrong about that, but it seems like he's out of position. I don't know. I have to go back and look at the movie or something there, but regardless, I really don't see myself picking up that particular set. I know some people are into it, but it's just not for me personally. Now, this is something that is very much made for me, and I pre-ordered this immediately. This glow-in-the-dark Lethal Protector Venom comic cover. I think it looks really awesome. I'm so glad that it just is as is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a chase variant or anything like that. It's just you buy it, it's straight up glow in the dark, and it's really awesome looking. So yeah, I did my pre-order for that right away. You can pre-order this with various retailers. I put my pre-order in with Entertainment Earth. That's where I tend to go for like PX Previews exclusives, which this is. But yeah, that is a really awesome figure. I feel like if you're a Venom fan, that's pretty much an easy purchase there. And then some other Marvel related figures that are on the way include Elsa Bloodstone. I know nothing about her, but I've said this before. Sometimes I'll see a pop of a character I'm not familiar with, and it makes me want to learn about that character. So that is the case with Elsa Bloodstone. I definitely want to check out, you know, some of her comics and see what she's all about. And then we're getting Lady Loki as well, which looks pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to add that to my collection. As a matter of fact, all three of these I will be adding to my collection. And as I learn about Elsa Bloodstone, I hope she's a cool character. If you have any reading suggestions, definitely let me know. Now, with the Moon Knight series, I've been enjoying it overall. I'm really looking forward to that next episode because based on like early reviews, people that got some early episodes, they said the 4th episode is pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And of course, we see you know, some more figures here that are on the way. We have Moon Knight himself in that jumping action pose. I really do like that. And then there's a pocket pop version of it. We also get Mr. Knight, which is pretty awesome there. We have the main villain, what's his last name, Harrow, I believe. Pretty good character, I think. I'm really liking that character, and I'm a big fan of Ethan Hawke anyway. So yeah, I'm liking him playing that villain, and really looking forward to see what else that villain is capable of. You see here, there's also going to be glow-in-the-dark variants. Walmart is getting the glow-in-the-dark Mr. Knight, and then the Hot Topic, you know, with Hot Topic, they're getting that glow-in-the-dark Moon Knight. I'm going for the glow-in-the-dark versions for sure, definitely. And if they look different enough from the commons, sometimes with the glow paint jobs, it does make it look kind of different. Then I may get the commons as well. You know, we'll see here. But yeah, these are looking pretty awesome. And then there's even more here because we are getting Khonshu. I think Khonshu is a very interesting character. Definitely not your typical god type character because he can be very selfish and very harsh at times. But he's interesting, though. He's actually getting a glow-in-the-dark version as well. That's going to be a box lunch exclusive. Of course, I will go for that. And I'm very happy to see a pop of Layla as well. I'm definitely going to add that to my collection. You know, sometimes we don't always get female characters, you know, from certain properties. So I'm really, like I said, I'm really glad to see that character get a pop. And she's a cool character. I mean, she's basically Lara Croft when you really think about it. She's that type of character. She's very tough, and I'm enjoying her in the series. So yeah, I will be adding her to my collection as well. And there are some rumors for Moon Knight that I will get into in a moment here. And as always, I gotta say, with the rumor mill, remember, some of these things will pan out to be true. Some of them may not happen. And as I learn more about the actual releases, of course, I will share. And there are a good number of rumors this time, so I'll try to run through these quickly. It does seem like Borat could be on the way. Now, they've done a superhero Kermit before, but it seems like we could get another one possibly on the way, and it actually could be an Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive, limited to just 5,000 pieces. We'll see what happens with that, but like I said, I know that they have done superhero Kermit before. This would be an updated one. With ad icons, we could get Mr. Clean, which could be kind of interesting. With sodas, we could get plenty of sodas on the way. You know, there's always more on the way, and I've shared some other rumors recently, but it seems like we could get Doc Brown, the 66 Batman, the 66 Joker, Gandalf, Leia, of course, Princess Leia, an Ewok, and Darth Maul as well. With Pop Rocks, I think I've covered Michael Jackson recently, but it does seem like we could get a Billie Jean Michael Jackson. I've always also mentioned previously Thriller Michael Jackson, but there could be different looks for a Thriller, so hopefully they do more than one. It would be nice to get a zombie and a werewolf as well. You know, we'll see what happens with that, though. We could also get her Flavor Flav should be pretty interesting with his giant clock medallion. That would be pretty cool. And we could get Disturbed the Guy as well. With Care Bears, we could get a full wave of figures, a 40th anniversary wave of Care Bears, including Champ Bear, Hopeful Heart Bear, Care-a-Lot Bear, True Heart Bear, and Wish Bear. With Friends, we could get some mini moments and then some updated, well, not really updated, but some different versions of the main characters, including Waitress Monica, Joey with Pizza, New York Chandler, Wedding Rachel, Ross with leather pants, which is a good one for them to go with. I like that there. And then also Phoebe with chicken pox. And there's still plenty more that they could do with Friends. It'd actually be nice to see Ross with Marcel at some point. We'll see what they decide to do though. And then with Schitt's Creek, I think I shared this rumor previously, but I'm just trying to be thorough here. We could see a Diamond Wedding Alexis, and then also a Wedding 5-pack as well. Continuing on here, focusing on comic related rumors. With Marvel, we could see Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which I would not be surprised if it's based on the upcoming animated series as opposed to based directly on the comic. It just the timing makes it seem like it's probably going to be related to that series. I wouldn't be surprised there. With Avengers Endgame, we could get an unmasked Captain America movie poster, which should be pretty nice. With SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, we could get a No Way Home Iron Spider. With Deadpool, we could get a comic cover. I don't know which cover it would be. Also a Silver Surfer comic cover. Again, I'm not sure which comic cover it would be. We could get a Darcy and Jimmy Woo 2-pack, which I would absolutely buy that to support that. Again, some of these side characters, including some female characters, don't always get the love. So when Funko actually does that, I definitely do want to support them, and I really do like those characters, especially them on screen together. I think they're really fantastic together. And then again with Endgame, we could also see Thor with lightning, possibly with a glow in the dark chase. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Endgame really made me appreciate Thor so much more as a character. Just the things that he went through and the way that he bounced back. I really enjoyed him in that movie. Just him alone is enough for me to want to watch that movie again. But of course that movie is just full of awesome moments though. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be watching Endgame again very soon. So I really hope that a lot of these Marvel rumors pan out to be true. Then as far as Moon Knight is concerned, we could see a 10-inch Moon Knight. I feel like that's almost confirmed to an extent possibly, but we'll see what happens there. We could also see Mark Spector and Stephen Grant, which if you're following the series, those characters of course. We could see Midnight Man, which I think the only reason we haven't seen that yet is because of course we haven't actually seen him in costume in the series just yet. I think that's why they're holding off on some things. And then we could get a moment of Moon Knight versus Werewolf by Night, which should look pretty awesome. As far as PX Previews exclusives are concerned, we could see a teleporting Nightcrawler, this one being based on the comics, which people have been wanting for years now, and it seems like it could finally happen. So if that gets released, you all better buy it up, because I know people have been demanding that for years now, and I think it's going to be nice to see that. And then Etrigan the Demon, that's one that I've been wanting for a long time, and I definitely will go for that one if it actually pans out to be true. Now remember, the Gotham Knights game is still on the way. I'm trying to remember if I feel like that one is still supposed to come out this year. I think it's the Suicide Squad game that got pushed to next year. But yeah, the Gotham Knights game, it seems like we should have some figures based on that game. The main characters, of course, the Bat family. And it seems like they should have a glow-in-the-dark 4-pack as well, which if that happens, I'm definitely going to hold off. I'm not going to buy the individual characters. I would definitely hold off for that 4-pack and try to get that. With DC, we should see a Vengeance of Bane comic cover, which is a pretty cool choice there. We'll see if that actually pans out. And then with San Diego Comic-Con, we could see the mashup between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I've seen this done with other companies. I think Hasbro had some of those figures out. I'm not sure if any other company did, but yeah, that is a possibility for San Diego Comic-Con. We'll have to wait and see if it actually happens. We should be finding out very soon. Hopefully those reveals are on the way pretty soon for San Diego Comic-Con. Some more random rumors here. With Harry Potter, we could see the 6-inch Aragog, I think is how you say the name. Forgive me if I mispronounced that there. With Hocus Pocus, we could see a Spell on You moment. I know it's a reference to the song Spell on You, but I saw it listed as Spell on Me. I don't know if that was an accident or not, but we'll see what happens. It's just a name on the box when it comes down to it, though. We could see some figures based on the Avatar. I'm just going to say franchise. I'm not just going to say movie, since we know all those other movies are on the way. But Yeah, some Avatar figures that really does nothing for me personally. With Bambi, of course, we just saw a version of Thumper released, and it does seem like there's going to be another Bambi, possibly another Thumper, and a Flower Pop on the way. And of course, these characters have been done before, but these would be some new versions of them. With Disney in general, we could see Scented Flower. I'm trying to remember what that reference was. I'm sorry, somebody probably remembers that particular reference there, though. And then also with Pixar, we could see Tenny, the character Tenny, as a pop, which I think is a real possibility because, of course, they have done a mini of that character. We could see some new Wizard of Oz figures. Of course, there are all those vaulted figures that are pretty high value, but yeah, we could see some updated Wizard of Oz pops, and that would not surprise me because Funko did do some vinyl 2-packs of those characters, and rip to the vinyl series. It seems like those 2-packs are done with. With an American Werewolf in London, we could see a couple of figures, including a Chase in the mix. And then with One Piece, Naruto, and those anime, they have plenty of pops already, and of course there's more on the way. And I'm not going to butcher any of the names. You can kind of pause and check that out if you need to. And then Dr. Stone, I'm not familiar with. I don't know if this is just a manga or another anime there, but it does seem like there are some Dr. Stone figures on the way. Now, you all, I am going to give a spoiler warning here just because, obviously these movies have not released yet, and I am referring to Thor, Love and Thunder, and then the Flashpoint movie, the upcoming Flash movie. They haven't released yet, so I don't know, there could be some potential spoilers here. So if you are very sensitive to spoilers, please make sure that you go ahead and tune out of the video right now. And if you decide to address any of these rumors in the comments, please give a spoiler alert there as well for the people that did decide to tune out. Alright, you all, so these are the possible upcoming figures related to these movies, starting off with Thor, Love and Thunder. Of course, we know we're going to get Thor himself, and I think there will be more than one variant of him. And then we'll also get the Jane Foster as Thor, and she may actually have a figure based on her out of the costume as well. We'll see what happens there. Valkyrie is going to play a role within this movie, so she should have at least one figure. Gore, the God Butcher with weapon. I've seen that rumor. I've shared that rumor previously. Of course, him being the main villain of the movie. We should also get a pop ride in the mix, and I'm not sure what that pop ride is going to be just yet. Who knows, maybe it could be a Pegasus, another Pegasus. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, right now those are the rumors for Thor, Love and Thunder. I think there's going to be a lot more than what's listed here though. And then with the Flash, the Flashpoint movie, we should get the Flash himself. Of course, I think there's going to be more than one variant of him. Kid Flash and Kid Flash Unmaxed. Gall or Gale, I'm not sure how to say that name there. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that character. Reverse Flash, that, like I said, if you didn't want spoilers, I hope you got out of this. But I mean, if you know the Flashpoint story, then you should know that Reverse Flash is going to be in the mix. I'm very curious though, what actor is going to play that role. That's going to be interesting to see. General Zod, did not expect that, but it seems like General Zod could figure into the movie in some way, and he would get another pop. Wonder Woman, that doesn't surprise me. She's of course part of that storyline. Batman 1 and Batman 2, if you've been following the news about the movie, that should not be a surprise there. We could see a pop ride, which that'll be interesting. I'm wondering if it's going to be related to Batman. We'll have to wait and see. And then there's going to be at least one movie moment, and of course, again, the movie's not out yet, so we don't know what that movie moment is going to be. But as I learn more about the releases for these upcoming movies, of course I will share, and I will give the spoiler alerts up until the point where they're pretty much out in the open, the reveals are really out there, then I just won't worry about them. But for the time being, I will be careful about that. Alright, you all, so that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope that you got something out of it. I do want to stress to you all, I put a lot of hours into these videos, so please take that 1 second to like the video. That's all that I ask of you, basically, just that one moment. And you can also, of course, comment and share the video to help out other collectors if you think it will help out other collectors. Again, thank you to everybody that's been so supportive lately with the positive comments and hanging out in the live streams. People that have decided to follow me over on TikTok, I'm just really starting to post things over there. I appreciate that as well. Just the support in general, I'm very appreciative of it, and I really do thank you all for that. You all, thanks so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.